Las Vegas. And if, you know, we talked about the sort of drunken kung fu style that Faze has. This is the type of map, these control maps, where they can really make that work for them.
Well, they've got to do something. Right now they're showing 4 tanks. Are they going to stick with it?
Yeah.
Harry looks like he will be on the Soldier. Mickey will switch off of the Genji, of course, back over to the Diva. So similar compositions from both sides, but are not going to see that Zarya from Team Envyus going with, of course, the Harry special instead.
We haven't even talked about Taimu on this Roadhog as well, making a lot of great plays through the tournament, through the last couple of matches. Speaking of great plays, pulls in Internet Hog. Oh, never mind. We were watching Too Easy there. Team swap colors. Taimu's a good Roadhog, by the way.
Yeah, he is. And Harry going to take out Zombs right at the start of that fight, too. So both there's the hook onto Taimu.
Yeah. And Too Easy again. You know, has been making the picks when they've needed it. Team Envyus, though, on the point. They've got a little bit of control meter built up so far, but they need more. Harry Hook gets a kill onto Shadowburn. That's a good start. There goes Forsaken. Now things starting to change a little bit as FaZe Clan backs away. They haven't given up the point.
Nice hook.
Too Easy brings an Internet Hulk again. That's 2 in a row on the Lucio. And FaZe Clan retaking the point now. Such a long battle over who gets it first. Harry Hook gets brought in. Back Fiction finishes him off. Too Easy. He's landed like 6 or 7 hooks already in this round. Finally gets killed off by Mickey. But man, what a start. Team Envyus somehow claims the point first.
Yeah, they do. Going to start building up that percent very early on. Mickey will have a chance here. Just to quickly resuit, they have a nano boost to work with as they push FaZe backward just a little bit more. Taimu got a lot of hooks, and so did Too Easy. It was kind of a hooking war right there inside of the point. Team Envy, especially with Harry picking up the kills onto the Ana and then the D-suited Diva, able just to overpower eventually.
I'm now on board with Taimu as he's on that Roadhog. It looks like they're going to sleep Shadowburn on the outside. Mickey just fighting around, trying to just take a better position as they avoid Too Easy's whole hog. Chips Ion did get the kill on the Fact Fiction during all of that, so they're without their Ana right now. And Team Envyus going to use that rather to have a pretty easy defensive hold here.
Yeah, and they only had to commit 1 ultimate to that, too. A nice grab there from Taimu.
Just Roadhog hooks things.
Yeah, and all they had to drop was the whole hog because they got the initial pick. So Envy going to be sitting in a great place when it comes to their ult economy. Zombs working up now towards that Graviton surge. So not a big commitment from FaZe either, just trading Roadhog ults, basically.
Yep, Chips Ion waiting on the side. Nicely by the Fact Fiction. Oh, and the Earth Shatter! What a combo for Team Envyus! And they will absolutely rock FaZe's world. That was one of the most beautiful setups I have ever seen.
Well, they didn't check their corner.
They did last time. You get 1 corner check per tournament, I think. That's how it works for most.
Well, you don't expect the Ana to be there sleep darting you, but what a gorgeous setup. Man. Coco absolutely wrecking them with the Earth Shatter. But that said, yes, it got them percentage, but FaZe didn't have to invest anything, so they're going to have a strong push right now. Yeah,
Zombs wants to just run in here. I'm sure he wants to use that Graviton Surge. Waiting for it right now. And FaZe having to back away. Zombs actually did use that Graviton Surge. I think it might have gotten eaten by Mickey's Diva there. Self-destruct used. Taimu gets a kill on the Shadowburn as he goes down. Harry Hook loses that particular duel. Coco knocked prone from the Earth Shatter. It's a brawl inside the point right now. Too Easy has the nano boost, gets a kill onto Internet Hulk, and it looks like FaZe Clan got mad. 99% for Envyus, but they're going to be pushed off the point here.
Yeah, but Envy will be happy with that. They were down a number of ultimates. Shadowburn going to move over to the Genji right now. See if he has any better luck. But overall ult economy, Envy going to be higher in those percentages right now. Yep. They've got so much time to work with. It's a little bit of poke from Harry Hook, trying to build up that tac visor.
You know, I'm having flashbacks to the last semifinal where FaZe would retake the point when Fnatic was at like 90% too, and they would win some of those rounds. So Team Envyus, I'm sure, feeling a little bit of the pressure right now as they get back onto it. The tac visor is available for Harry Hook right now. See if he wants to use it.
Are they going to use it? They're going to wait for the nano boost will be the question. They don't have to commit to it right now. Yep, they are.
Yep, tac visor. Oh, he's so lucky that hook didn't connect. Still has to worry a little bit about Too Easy. That tac visor not getting as much as I think they would have wanted to, but Fact Fiction finds himself separate. Oh, but here comes Shadowburn back on the Genji again, getting tons of kills, man. 3 with that before even pulling out the Dragon Blade. And FaZe Clan Wow, what a team fight.
It builds up that Dragon Blade from 3% all the way up. So Shadowburn doing some work here. And we saw Harry Hook lose a lot of potential DPS. I think they jumped the gun. I think they could have played the poke war for a little bit longer and built up ultimates. But what you saw was the trick with Soldier where you jump shift, and that's how he was able to dodge that hook. Basically, you can sort of like slide in midair.
Yeah, that's right. You do a little bit of air dash there. Shadowburn pulling up the Dragon Blade. He's got the Nano Boost. There goes Internet Hog. Looking for one more. Doesn't find it. Taimu having to fight Fact Fiction here, and Harry Hook in a little bit of trouble. Shoots into the Reflect for a moment. Shadowburn having to retreat. Mickey, though, gets the kill onto Forsaken. In the meantime, still, Team Envyus, though, not able to quite push onto the point yet. We're up to 82% now for FaZe Clan. Man, it's like FaZe Clan versus Fnatic all over again here on these control maps.
Yeah, they've got the Graviton Surge back to it. Envy has not been able to capitalize on having more ultimates because they did split them up, I think, a little bit too much. I would have gone for a much harder push there. Envy gonna have to try and do this. Graviton goes down.
That's right, Graviton Surge used, and they're gonna wade in there with Faction Fiction using the sound barrier to try to keep everybody healthy. Zom's firing away at Mickey here. Taimu gets the first kill on the opposing Roadhog. Too easy going down. There's the sound barrier coming in for Envyus much later in the fight, but a much better time as overtime. 99% for both teams right now. Shadowburn desperately trying to carry here, but Fact Fiction on his own. No healing. He had the biotic grenade on him. They're going to retake the point, and overtime will be started. Can FaZe Clan get back? It doesn't look like it. Shrine taken by Envyus. Wow, what a round.
Yeah, great round. Good kill there on the end. Taimu landing the hook onto Too Easy. Maybe a little bit more challenging than we would have liked to have seen from Envy given the advantage they had, but FaZe did a great job of holding on. Yeah. And they turned it around with the Genji coming back out. We saw the Nano Boost onto the Genji with the Dragon Blade one more time, and that stalled out to that 99-99, giving FaZe a very good chance of a comeback.
You know, more than anything, it seems like FaZe is just really good at fighting. You know, not necessarily team fighting. I'm not talking about like solid engages, big combos. They're just good at brawling, you know? So if they get Shadowburn on that Genji, if they can kind of scatter the team a little bit, you know, in these control maps, it seems like they want to create chaos. They're very good at taking advantage of that.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way, and I think that on these control maps, these are the ones that we really have to see FaZe be successful on if they're going to win this best of 7. Because definitely, I think that trying to fight Envy on escort or hybrid maps is going to be very difficult for them.
Yep, Shadowburn on the Mei now as FaZe just dashes right onto the point before it begins. See if they can hold it. Just trying to take that defensive position inside the room. Team Envyus coming from the side. Mickey going in. There's a Mei wall. Mickey and Taimu both picking up kills already, though. So a good start for Team Envyus. That wall coming down. And FaZe might be in a little bit of trouble here. Harry Hook on the Reaper, as we see quite often. Shadowburn trying to get away, going after Chip's Ion, looking for the kill. Can he find it? No, not quite. Internet Hog comes in with a save for his fellow support. And Envyus will take the point first.
I mean, that went south very quickly for FaZe, Doa, because we saw what happened when Taimu landed that initial hook. Pick up another kill. Yep, there's another one, but there is a Zarya shield behind it. Going for the cheeky engage more towards the spawn location. They can't follow up on the biotic grenade with much of anything, and Taimu doing a good job of zoning them out and forcing them back down. Shadowburn has decided that he's going to have to go for the Mei right here. They are flipping things around, and Harry Hook starting this point out. I love Reaper on Village because you have to fight in that very small room. Makes a Death Blossom quite easy to.
Yeah, Harry Hook coming in right now, trying to build up that Death Blossom.
Here we go.
Raid Form coming in, avoids the Earth Shatter, I believe. No, I don't think he did. No, he got hit with the Sleep Dart. He has the Nano Boost now, going after Zombs, takes him down. Mickey and Harry Hook getting kills as well. There goes Fact Fiction. So Envyus holding that fight. It looked a little bit iffy for the moment, but Harry Hook just getting himself in a very good position in the corner.
Taimu going to be going onto the McCree right now. That's a bit of an interesting switch up considering what we're already seeing, but with no long-range damage really from FaZe. If he can find that angle, gets sleep darted, gets destroyed. That was a bit awkward. That's like a Taimu positioning moment right there where sometimes he plays a little bit risky.
Well, he swaps away from Roadhog and then forgets he's not playing Roadhog anymore. There's the Death Blossom.
Nice move.
Yeah, really good move. Getting Reaper out of the way, not doing a ton of damage. There's the self-destruct coming in. Not picking much up with that Diva. Shadowburn has the Blizzard if he wants to use it. We saw how good he was with the Mei on Volskaya. Not using it right yet. Now popping it down. There's the sound barrier though coming through. Zombs, a lot of charge, not much charge actually on that Zarya. And Team Envyus, despite the ultimates used, able to win that team fight.
Just out brawling. Taimu managed to come back up, and there was nobody on the outside of the point. He was just standing there, shooting his left clicks, popping heads that entire time. Harry gonna jump back over. It looks like we are going to have a 100-0, but we'll see if FaZe can do something. They've got 2 ults. Got to make it work.
Oh, it's overtime. They put the nano boost onto Fact Fiction right away. Coco throws the fire strike through. Another one comes in from return. Taimu gets 2. Mickey gets another one. Nano boost onto Taimu. Deadeye countered by the Earthshatter. He's going to get pinned, but it's a little bit too late for FaZe Clan maybe. The Graviton Surge didn't do a whole lot, and it looks like Envyus will go up 2-0 on this Nepal round.
I mean, Doa, I was just wondering where that nano boost went from Chips, and then all of a sudden I looked at the kill feed, and off camera I saw everybody start to go down to Taimu, landing huge headshots. That's right.
Oh, that's you gotta like freeze frame that face right there.
4-0. Well, the confidence is real from Envy, but at this stage, it's hard to argue. FaZe, this is, I think, one of their must-win maps to come out with a victory here in the finals, and they're going to have to reverse sweep here on Nepal in this best-of-5.
Yeah, it's looking tough, but we've seen them reverse sweep on a control map already today, so it is possible.
That's a great point.
It is possible, but I think Envyus looking really, really solid in this match already.
And here we go. They're going to try out the Pharah. So
nice.
Bringing it back here once again, Shadowburn, but Harry Hook has some of the best soldier tracking in Overwatch. We'll see how long he's going to be able to survive. Can he take these duels?
Yep. Now, Half-a-Cool did a great job using environmental kills to help that Pharah get an edge on Sanctum earlier in this match. We'll see if Shadowburn can repeat the success. Taimu gets knocked off. That's not a good start for Envyus. Harry Hook needs to deliver the damage. They got to get that Reinhardt shield down. I believe they did now. Kill's not coming in quite yet, though, but Mickey knocked out the Diva Suit. There's one for Zombs. Shadowburn firing away, going after Chip Cyan there, but he has to back away. Chip Cyan is a great shot with that Ana as well. Coco gets a pin, I think, onto Ruckus there, and Envyus on the point. Wow, Harry Hook, gets hooked, stays alive somehow. No, he doesn't live. Zombs there to get the kill from behind.
Coco's still swinging away on the point. Look at that, he already has the nano boost. Doesn't quite get moved off right there. It's somehow Envy gonna come up with that.
Man.
They lost that initial push. It looked like, because they were trying to follow up on a biotic grenade and the damage that they had already done to Too Easy to get that initial kill. But that's when the boot came off, Timer got launched off the map, switches to McCree, and then comes back. But because of all the poke, Chip's got a super, super fast nano boost, and that helped as Coco had an amazing dash over the basically over the air, the pit, and then just getting Raucous with the charge.
Like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater Reinhardt move there, but it worked out. And Shadowburn, nice pick on the internet. Hulk, he has been grabbed so many times in this Nepal match already. Shadowburn did switch off of the Pharah, though. Harry Hook using that tac visor, not getting anything out of those. Fact Fiction gets the kill. FaZe Clan looking like they're in prime position to retake the point. They will.
Timer tries to land that flashbang. Doesn't get a kill, though, as Coco gets taken down. I think we do have to criticize Internet Hulk.
Oh, boy.
Nice, Timer. Criticize Internet Hulk a little bit. He's been hooked a lot, and he's probably playing too far forward right now. Not really respecting the hooks from Too Easy, not keeping track of that cooldown, and not staying behind Coco's shield quite enough.
I agree. It does certainly look like he's kind of making it easy for Too Easy to get those Roadhog hooks. They're going to try to break out a spawn now. FaZe Clan, on Sanctum, it's really easy to keep teams pinned down. Envyus trying to come around the other side, though, it looks like. Nope, just trying to bull rush their way through here. See if it works. Zombs does have that Graviton Surge if he uses it, but Mickey's so good at blocking those. You really got to be careful. Meanwhile, the point almost being taken right now. Somehow, Harry Hook got back on there. Taimu and Harry Hook getting kills here. Nano boost onto that Reaper as Harry Hook looks for more victims. He's going to go after Too Easy, gets the kill with that one. And Team Envyus kind of splitting things up, distracting with the Reaper, and able to turn the fight to their advantage. They're going to retake the point.
That was so clever, Noah. So they get the Reaper back there, and FaZe just panics and responds immediately. But what they don't know is that Reaper has already been nano boosted and is just waiting for the tanks to come back down. Few shots from those shotguns end up felling some of those tanks. And now FaZe, at least they've got a lot of ults to re-push with here.
Yep, that's right. Zombs, Graviton Surge ready to go. Team Envyus backing away, fighting on that high ground now. And there's the Graviton Surge. Where's the follow-up? They're going to throw in the self-destruct. Sound barrier used for Envyus. Shadowburn still does get the kill onto Chip Cyan. That's good to get the Ana out of the way. Too Easy with a kill onto Harry Hook. So good start for FaZe Clan right now. Shadowburn coming back in, finishes off Taimu and Coco. And FaZe Clan winning another fight, retaking the point. Or they will soon anyway, as soon as Mickey is dealt with.
Yeah, Mickey just delaying as long as possible. Puts them up to 80 by the time the point is flipped. FaZe with a big investment with their ult economy. However, Harry Hook getting close close to having the Death Blossom, and they're just going to patiently wait for everybody to regroup right here. Faze going to be searching for that big Earth Shatter as they try and walk through this choke.
Yep. Harry Hook coming in now. They're going to try to run right past Fact Fiction. It looks like Zarya's shield used a little bit earlier. That pressure helping out. Mickey gets the kill into Zombs right away. There goes Fact Fiction. Harry Hook not even needing to use that Death Blossom on. And Taimu flips the point. They couldn't deal with him.
Yeah, Taimu just there. They're going to reset very quickly. You can see Faze getting a little bit nervous right now. They know they're not going to have much time, only 20%. So great decisive shock call. So they have one more push here to try and win things back, but they are going to have a tough time of it. They're walking into a Nano Boost and a Death Blossom, and there it
is. Wow, Nano Blossom, Harry Hook with 2 right off the bat. This push is over. But somebody's on the point right now. It's stalled out. Meanwhile, Envyus fighting most of that at the payload. Yeah, too easy snuck in there with the Tracer, but he's on his own and gets grabbed by Taimu hooked, and that is going to be a 3-0 on Nepal for Envyus, and they are up 2-0 in this grand finals.
Yeah, making it look easy, though.